Today we are here to congratulate Sarah on her nomination for Stella Award. When the Stella Awards first started this round, Stephanie and I started talking about it and got really excited to nominate her together.
When this quarter's nominations for the Stella Award came around, I knew Sarah was the right person for it. She's well-liked, well-regarded, she's a true asset to Inspirato and a no-brainer in my opinion.
Sarah is one of those people that truly works behind the scenes. I don't think everyone realizes how many departments she actually works with. She's always positive, she always has the greatest attitude, and again, just willing to help anyone out.
So what's a typical day like for Sarah? My guess is that Sarah gets up at who knows what time of the day, probably runs anywhere between 5 and 15 miles, eventually gets in the office, starts cranking through her normal workload, which includes nightly rates, broken weeks, things of that nature.
When she sat with us in the cave, again, she was just so thoughtful, so kind, really dedicated. Always there first, always there last. If you need someone to run 15 miles with, or if you need a cookie from the TED cover, she's the person that you think of first.
Member services will typically chime in with their 50 different questions from 50 different PVAs. Those sources range anywhere from instant messages to emails, to phone calls to in-person visits. Sarah then heads over to the real estate group, helps them with some occupancy assumptions on some pro formas they're working on for new properties to bring into the portfolio.
Never a slacker, always gives 110%, just very dedicated and loves working for Inspirato.
Who knows, midday, Brent may swing by to ask how the war on spoilage is going. Then she gets shuffled off to meet with BI on how to replace the spreadsheet that she uses, which affectionately is called the Moose. Yes, Sarah works with a spreadsheet that goes by the name of the Moose.
Not only is she so deserving of this award, but she will be truly honored to receive it.
Hops on a conference call with finance, so speaking with Eddie up in Portland to talk through occupancy and revenue assumptions for the upcoming budget season. And then without fail, sales will swing by to see if they can get an exception for their new member that they need to get into the club.
She just is one of those people that you enjoy working with, you enjoy seeing every day. Not only does our team really appreciate her, but you just know that throughout the whole company, she's really appreciated, really liked, and people see her as a team player.
And Sarah typically finishes her day around who knows what time. My guess is before she gets home, she runs another 5 to 10 miles.